Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MaxFunDrive 2019! We are currently at over 24,000 Maximum Fun members. We've got a capacity crowd of Maximum Fun members right here. We have a Max Fun party planned for you this afternoon and evening. Please welcome to the stage your hosts from Go Fact Yourself, Helen Hong, and from Jordan, Jesse Go, and Bubble, Jordan Morris.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the last day of the MaxFunDrive. Hi, Jordan.
Hi, Helen. It's nice to see you. Nice to see a Max Fun crowd. You can always tell it's a Max Fun crowd when you see more than 6 visible video game tattoos. So way to go, everybody. On brand as per usual.
We stay on brand here at
You
Max
have
Fun.
to. Helen, we were chatting pre-game because
We sure were.
we're friends off mic. So just maybe just a general check-in. What's going on in the world of Helen Hong? Some exciting news from what I understand.
Yes, it's been a very exciting pilot season. For those of you not in the Hollywood business, pilot season is the time when Hollywood takes a bunch of actors and gladiators them up or down to see whether they could imagine your face on network television. And I got gladiatored up.
So if you went in and auditioned and they thought you weren't right for the part, you get eaten by a lion, right?
That's correct. I was almost eaten by a lion twice, but the third time they gladiatored me up. So I booked a pilot, which I'm very, very excited. It's created by this amazing writer. She won an Emmy for writing on Rick and Morty. So she's kind of a genius, and I'm very, very excited. And we're shooting this coming week. So if you don't hear from me, it's because I'm making network television, hopefully, possibly.
And you also have an exciting new project where and just so you know, this isn't going to be all Helen Hong. I have a little bit of exciting news
Jordan
too.
has exciting news.
But I want to let Helen go first. You also have a role where you have to wear a bald cap?
I do. So unrelated to the network thing that I'm doing, I'm also doing a project coming up for College Humor where I will finally live one of my bucket list dreams of finding out what I look like bald.
Helen, you seem to have a bad bucket list.
Do I actually? Because a friend of mine recently went paddleboarding. Stand-up paddleboarding, and I was like, "Oh, that's on my bucket list." And she was like, "That does not need to be on your bucket list.
Yeah.
Like you could literally do that on Thursday."
I want to try fries with mayonnaise.
Yeah, I do. I aim low. So I've always wondered what I look like bald, and I booked this role where I have to be bald, and I said I'm not going to actually shave my head for you, and they went boo. But they're going to put a prosthetic bald.
But it's an internet video. We give you $300.
Yes. So they're going to prosthetic bald cap me. And I'm really, I don't even care about the role or the money or the funniness of this guy. I just want to see myself bald. I can't wait.
I bet it's going to be great.
Yeah. Let's move on to you. You have, Jordan also has exciting
Also pretty
news.
big. As we know, it's pilot season. And they say there's no seasons in LA. Little local humor. As you know, it's pilot season, and you had a big one, obviously. You got the thumbs up. Anyway, I bought a new clock radio for the living room.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wowie zowie.
Yeah, that reaction's appropriate. It was a little bit tough because I tried 2. They didn't work because I couldn't see them from the couch. I think maybe my eyes are getting bad.
Wait, so you purchased 2, you brought them home, you tested them out, and then they went back.
And then they went back, one back to Target, one back to Amazon, and then I went back to Target a second time, and I found the clock radio of my dreams.
You know,
I can see it. I can see it from the couch. It's a Sharp, great brand.
As I a clock radio owner, I do attest to, like, it's tough to find the perfect clock radio.
Yeah, you look at that thing so much.
It actually affects your life.
It does, absolutely.
Because one day it goes wrong, and it's the day that your dreams were all supposed to come true.
Right.
Had you been awake at the proper time.
I'm realizing that the joke of me having a boring story had to lead to me actually telling a boring story, and I wasn't prepared to have to actually talk about the clock radio before a group of people who were like, "What is he talking about?" Anyway,
should we move on?
Yeah, let's keep going. So I want to tell you a little bit about who is coming up in the program. Obviously, we have a lot of MaxFun All-Stars who will be appearing via video, but live here at the Angel City Brewery, we have Emily Heller, Ben Harrison, Mojun Zulfgari, Jesse Thorne,
Yes.
Adam Felber, Carrie Poppy, April Wolf, Dave Holmes, Janet Varney, Mark Gagliardi, Danielle Radford, Freddie Wong, all of your MaxFun favorites, and one that you all hate. Who will try and guess who it is?
It may be a different one for each of you.
And the theme of today's show is parlor games, so I think hence the little parlor they've set up here.
And the reason why we're doing all of this...
we have a sharp clock radio.
Oh, my goodness, we do!
That's a fun little tie-in. You guys can't see it. It's a sharp, and it's beautiful.
Circle. But the reason why we are having all this frivolity for you today is because today is the final day of the MaxFunDrive, where we have been actively trying to get new and renewing members to give us contributions so that all of our podcasts can remain podcasting.
Yes. I don't know. I'm a big podcast listener myself, and I definitely know the sting when your favorite show goes away because
it's devastating.
The hosts have to, go into the red to make it. So people contributing to MaxFun, just make sure that these shows can stay going, that the people who host them can show up, and that the writers, editors, producers, and all the MaxFun office staff can make it a priority to make these shows. And I think everybody here is a donor. So hey, give yourselves a round of applause.
Yes.
And if you're watching at home, just start clapping. Scare your pets.
And we do encourage you, if you are watching or listening at home, to please, and if you haven't contributed already, please do so, because we would all rather be making fun content for you than, baristaing or some other job that doesn't involve coming into your house via
But if that's
internet.
If that's what it takes, we will make you some latte art. If that's what it'll take to get you to donate.
Our goal is 25,000 new and upgrading members. Where are we right now?
Where are we at? I can't see the screen. I'm sitting on a couch.
Screen
I would
not
have to get up.
us. What?
24, 454.
Oh, we're so close.
We are very close.
To get to 25,000, and we really want to get to 25,000 before the parlor games end, because then we can cheer together and be celebratory together. And if we don't make it, we'll just slink off stage in sadness.
Yeah.
And you don't want to see
that'll
that.
be a real bummer, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, if we get to 25,000, I might take my top off.
I'm not sure if we want to see that.
I'm not going to.
So if you if you are inclined, please go to MaximumFun.org/what?
Doinate is a really funny.
I almost said doinate.
Doinating.
Doinate is kind of a fun way.
Yeah.
MaximumFun.org/donate or doinate if you want to try that.
And you get lots of cool stuff if you donate. We got pins, we got bonus content for everybody who signs up. A lot of cool stuff.
We'll tell you more about that stuff later, exactly what you can win.
Will.
But right now we're going to play some videos of MaxFun hosts who are not here with us today, but do want to give you a message.
Let's watch videos.
Hey everybody, it's Seth from Mission to Zix. Thank you so much for supporting us during the MaxFunDrive, and we hope that if you're going to the show this Friday, that you have an amazing time.
Hi, it's Allie Kokesh from Mission to Zix, and I would invite Patrick Stewart over for the classic parlor game Wink Murder, because he could definitely kill me with a wink.
Hello, Maximum Fun Get Together. I am Ted Leo. I'm the co-host of the new Maximum Fun show, The Art of Process with Amy Mann and Ted Leo. I am not able to make it to any of the meetups, but they being the people at MaxFun, the people being certain people at MaxFun, have asked me to contribute to what I'm sure will be a number of these videos talking about the parlor game idea and who our guests would be. I'm trying to keep this tight, unlike our introductions on the podcast. I think the parlor game that I would play, I'll start off with that, would be probably the Cards Against Humanity's Secret Hitler. And the guests that I would like to have, in addition to myself, I think you need 6 for the game. So the other 5 would be, how to describe this person? YouTube philosopher and cultural critic Natalie Wynn, aka ContraPoints. I think she's amazingly smart and amazingly funny. I've learned so much from her, and I feel like I'd like to engage her wit in a less scripted way than through her videos. I think that I would like to have not Graham Hancock, the author of the book Fingerprints of the Gods, but one of the actual people from the ancient race of human beings that predates our race and whose history is lost to our history, but who sprinkled little clues all over the planet, like ancient sites such as Göbekli Tepe, or perhaps the profusion of Viracocha mythology in South America. I would like to have one of those ancient people to tell me what happened, and then see if they're Hitler, within the realm of the game. I think with all that's been going on in politics, and this might sound like a weird choice, but I would like to bring back the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, and specifically the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King from the last couple of years of his life. Specifically the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King from his Beyond Vietnam speech, because he was pulling together threads that I think really needed to be brought together and are still dangling. We haven't brought them together yet. We get a picture of him in our schools and from our mass media that really don't tell the whole story of who that man was and what he was talking about. I would like to have him be part of the game. Also because, let's admit it, it would be kind of funny if he wound up being the... Anyway. And then, of course, the 5th person, I think it would have to be my co-host, Amy Mann, because it's not a parlor game party without her. So, if any of that happens, I hope that at least some of you will also be in the room. And as I wish I could be in the room with you there right now. Thanks a lot, Maximum Fun. Thanks for the support, and hopefully we'll see some of you in person soon. Bye.
And we're out of time. Ted Leo talked too long. Of course, Ted Leo, famous for his 8-minute punk songs.
Yeah,
I love him. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it was good.
But
I think it's time to move on to games.
yeah, it's time to move on to games.
What do you guys think? Game time?
Games.
So we have some fun MaxFun celebrities here to play with us. The first game we're gonna play is Celebrity.
Yeah, Celebrity, a parlor game favorite. Our first contestant is one of the hosts of the Baby Geniuses podcast, and she has a new special out on Comedy Central's digital platforms, a stand-up comedy special. Emily Heller and A Dog. A Dog.
You know Emily's teammate from The Greatest Generation, The Greatest Discovery, and Friendly Fire. It's Benjamin Harrison. Hi, Benjamin. Benjamin did not bring a dog.
Also, do not have a stand-up special.
I'm really carrying a lot of weight for this team right now.
Emily, is this? I know this is a newish dog.
This is Alan. He's new. We've had him for a week and a half, and we learned a few days ago that if he's not touching me, he thinks the world's going to explode.
Oh.
So we're dealing with it. This is his first podcast.
Yay!
I guess this is not technically a podcast.
It's kind of a
podcast. This is his first show.
Sure, his
Yeah.
first live stream.
Yeah.
His first
Alan-
internet content.
Alan
Can you get a
Heller.
good shot of Alan?
Alan Heller. Does Alan have a middle name?
Yeah, I always like animals who have like just a person's regular
person's
name.
name,
How
yeah.
did you come to Alan?
We were just trying to go for like the most mundane name possible, and his name at the shelter was Alvin. And we were like, oh, that'll be an easy transition for him. And they were like, we named him that yesterday. So it really doesn't make a difference.
Also is a dog.
Yes,
so.
also he's a dog, and he'll do what I tell him to.
He does. He does kind of have a vibe of like your dad's friend from work.
Yeah.
So I think that Alan's
he's
pretty
simultaneously a baby and an old man, but nothing in between.
elderly baby.
Yeah.
Benjamin, do you have a pet?
I do. I have a dog named Darwin.
Darwin.
Darwin actually factors into a stretch goal that my podcast has. For Friendly Fire, we're trying to reach a certain number of donors for the Pork Chop Challenge, and if we get to 2,200 donors, I have promised to feed a pork chop to Darwin on camera. So.
Oh man.
I'm stressed for Darwin now. I'm like, please donate.
And then is there also a video, like there's a follow-up video of you cleaning up his diarrhea?
Yeah. So he will never know the taste of pork chops if we don't hit our goal. But also, I won't have to clean up that diarrhea. So do the math.
Maybe donate, maybe don't.
We have a related goal on Go Fact Yourself, the show that I co-host with J. Keith Van Stratton, who has an adorable cat named Cookie. For every new donor, you get your own personalized cookie photo. I don't have any pets myself, so I guess if you donate and specifically want this, I could show you a picture of my big toe or something. I don't know.
There's
Oh my
definitely
God.
people.
The numbers.
Helen,
The numbers
there's
are
people who
weirdly
want
going
that.
Should we introduce the other team? Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
I think
we
so.
Have
Let's do it.
Well, first of all, a round for Emily Heller and Benjamin Harrison.
And another round for Alan.
Please don't. I don't think he likes it.
Be quiet. Don't laugh at anything.
And they will be playing against.
Everyone do your thunder impression. No. Dogs hate thunder. They will be playing against from one of MaxFun's newest podcasts, Mission to Zix, Mujan Zolfgari, everybody.
Is that seat for Mujan? I think one of us has to stand up. Okay. And then Mujan is going to be playing with someone you guys know from Bullseye, Jordan Jesse Go, and Judge John Hodgman. He's also the owner of Maximum Fun. It's Jesse Thorne. Jesse Thorne! The man, the myth, the legend.
The one and only.
Hi, welcome.
Hi, excited to
Hi.
be here. Wait, does this?
So how does
my voice?
everybody, let's just go around and everybody can say how they feel about their teammate going in. Just so we know kind of what the vibes we're working
And
with
be
are.
brutally honest.
Yeah.
I'm going to be frank. Mujan, you should be concerned.
Okay.
I am so high on migraine medication right now. Just completely out of my mind.
You should also be concerned because I know celebrities, but I see them, but it never comes out. Like it's stuck in my head, but I can't say names. So this is a really great game.
Yeah.
For
I
us.
know,
It's going to be like, that
four-
guy.
I can describe their body and shape and I can everything about them, but I can't say their name.
I know the names of 4 celebrities, and 3 of them are just Andy Daly in different roles.
Okay. All right. I think. Okay.
Andy Daly from Semi-Pro, Andy Daly from Review, Andy Daly from Andy Daly's album 9 Sweaters.
I have a pretty good handle on people who have guest starred on Frasier. And normally in celebrity, I don't think that would come up that often, but the celebrities were submitted by this audience, so I don't know.
So you might be.
It really could go either way.
Same, but for people who've been on Star Trek multiple times as different kinds of alien.
Okay, I think our Venn diagrams are like this.
This is just a bowl full of people who are on Farscape.
All right, well, before we play, I want to give you guys the ground rules for the game. We have different celebrity names on pieces of paper that were contributed by members of the audience. And the first team will pick one person to give clues to help their teammate guess the celebrity. And they can only be verbal clues, no acting anything out. This is not charades, guys. No charades. No rhyming, and definitely no mentioning the name. Each team will have 1 minute at a time to guess as many correct names as possible. So our first round, let's start with Benjamin and Emily. Which one of you wants to guess first?
I'll guess first.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Do
you're
I
going to
need-
give the clues.
Okay, I'll give the clues.
Okay.
Do I need to go somewhere?
Do we need to switch seats?
No, you guys are doing great.
Okay.
Just hide this thing. And remember, no rhyming, even if the beat drops.
What about biting rhymes? Is that okay?
Oh, no, we're writers, not biters.
All right.
Okay. This celebrity.
Do we need to start a timer? Are we good?
Oh, here, I'll be time man.
Okay. I'm going to be scorekeeper because I have the pen and paper.
Helen, you did a great job explaining those rules. You should co-host a game show podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Give us money and maybe I'll consider it.
Maybe look for a venue in this general part of town.
You know, I said early on that I think these are probably all Farscape actors. It's probably all Farscape actors and Mega Man bosses.
Awesome.
You have 1 minute starting now.
This celebrity is a female musician. I think she was originally associated with Puff Daddy. She has kind of a
Lil' Kim?
futuristic R&B type of vibe.
Wait, she was associated with Puff Daddy, and it's not
Very early in her
Originally,
career.
right at the beginning. You wouldn't know about
Jet-
it.
Come
Missy
on.
Elliott?
Jesse,
she-
that's not your team.
She was
my friend.
in Hidden Figures, I want to say, and
Oh.
often wears patent leather shoes and leather jackets as a combo.
Wait, she was in Hidden Figures.
Uh,
It's not Janelle Monáe.
It is Janelle Monáe.
Hey, all right.
She came up with Outcast, you guys, not Puff Daddy, but keep going.
Didn't
No,
Puff Daddy
he's right.
discover
No,
her?
Ben's
We're running
right.
out of time. Next one, next
Okay.
one.
Jesse's got my
Get
back.
another name, get another name.
Oh, I got to go another?
She was also on Purple Label with Big Boy.
She
You're
was?
also right.
Okay.
All right. But 1 minute starting now.
This
Is that how that works? Okay.
This celebrity hangs out in Yellowstone National Park and is predominantly concerned with
I'll add it up.
Yogi Bear?
yes, picnic baskets.
What? Pick another one.
Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear.
You guys have
Wait,
15 more seconds.
Oh.
Yeah.
This celebrity was on Star Trek Enterprise. He was the captain. He was also on Quantum Leap as the main guy.
Scott Bakula.
That's the one.
Yes.
You have 5 more seconds.
3 points so far.
Time goes slow.
This celebrity wants you to spark joy.
Oh, Marie Kondo.
Wow.
That's it.
Are we getting it?
At the wire, at the wire.
Wow. At the buzzer. 4 points for Benjamin and Emily right there.
Thank you. And Alan.
And Alan,
And
who also
Alan.
did
And
a
Alan.
very good job of not freaking out.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
What do
I
you,
mean, ready as I'll ever be.
yeah, what do you want?
Who
What do you
wants
want
to-
to
I
do?
want. Do
Who
you?
wants to
What do you
guess?
want to do?
What do you want to do?
What do you want to
At
do?
the same time, we'll say what we want to do.
Okay.
One,
One,
two,
two,
three.
three.
Get ice
Scissors.
cream.
That one? Okay, I'll do that.
Fuck.
All right. 1 minute starting.
I cannot overstate how cloudy my mind is right now.
1 minute starting now.
Oh, they are on your network. They're one of the brothers.
Travis Griffin.
Yeah.
Travis.
Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, he hosts a game show and recently announced he has cancer.
Alex Trebek.
Yep.
Wow.
That's a sad one. Okay. Oh, he is going to become Mr. Rogers in a movie coming out soon.
Tom Hanks.
There it is.
Wow.
Oh man, we're getting crushed.
He is. His brother was on 30 Rock, but it's not him. It's his brother.
One of the Baldwins.
Yeah,
Stephen
name one.
Baldwin.
Yeah,
30
it is.
seconds.
Okay. Oh, he does jazz here in LA and also an actor is known for like touching people. and
Jeff
he's in-
Goldblum.
Yep. He was
15
in
seconds.
Star Trek and he maybe doesn't like being in it. No, Star Wars. I'm sorry. He was in Star Wars. Han Solo.
Harrison Ford.
It seems so easy. I can just
5
say
seconds.
that. Oh boy. Oh, he is in Corden show. He's the musical dude.
Stop.
Wow.
Who is
6
the-
points
Can I
for
steal?
Mujan and Jesse.
Nice job. Nice job.
Yeah.
Doc Severin.
To Benjamin and Emily's 4 points. So
If I knew what this game was or had ever played it before, I feel like we would have done better.
I feel like I maybe should have been the first person giving clues.
Is it Reggie Watts? Is he
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
Reggie
yeah.
Watts.
Oh, there you go.
So, so no
I
one
was
says
thinking
anyone.
Eliza Skinner because she used to work on that show.
I think I don't know what happens next. I think we
switch.
yeah. Oh, they switch. Okay, so now
This'll be fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the
fuck.
person who hasn't been so switch roles.
All right.
Switch roles.
You have 1 minute starting now.
Mission Impossible star.
Tom Cruise.
Only Alan can talk.
Dad guy of World Wrestling.
Dad guy?
The boss of it. Kind of Scottish sounding last name.
Pass.
Bumbling British rom-com guy.
Mr. Bean.
No.
You think those are rom-coms?
We don't have time for this.
Yeah, it's a true love story
Notting
of a man
Hill,
and his
Four Weddings and a
turkey.
Funeral.
I can picture him, but I can't think of his name.
Oh my God, pass.
20 seconds.
God, no. Alien life force.
Xenu?
No, puppet from a TV show.
Elf.
Wow.
Like a Virgin.
Madonna.
One of the.
Time's up.
Damn. Was never gonna get that.
7 points.
Okay.
Total. 7 points total. Okay.
All right.
It was Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant.
Right.
I believe Alf is alien life
Is he
form.
bumbling? I thought he was like dashing and handsome.
But he's like,
That's romantic.
right?
All right, so
I
John and
think I'm in
Jesse
love
are
with
going
you.
in with 6 points. Ready?
Yeah, these better
We
all
need
be
one.
I am
McElroys.
sorry.
Starting now.
Okay. He's a little insufferable. He's a magician who has a silent partner.
Oh, Ted and Penn and Teller, one of those guys.
Yeah, the big one, Penn.
Okay.
He's very handsome, beautiful hair. Used to be married to Angelina Jolie. Maybe he still is.
Oh, Brad Pitt.
Yeah. He's a muscle man from maybe Thor or something like
Chris
that.
Hemsworth?
No, a different one with the same first name.
Chris Evans?
Yes.
Okay.
He's from the. He's not on the Mary Tyler Moore Show, but he was married.
Van Dyke?
Yes.
Dick Van Dyke.
He's a comedian who works with Nick Kroll.
John Mulaney?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You're like, that's a celebrity? He's a famous animal from children's books. He's much larger than his owner and has a distinctive color.
He's the red dog. He's the red, Clifford the red
Yeah.
doggy.
Yeah.
Stop. That's time.
Wow!
Helen.
Who won?
Final scores.
Final score.
Nail biter.
Helen, can I just say, I want to win so bad.
Well, considering you.
And I want sympathy donations at MaximumFun.org/donate.
Well, at the end of the game, Benjamin and Emily have 7 points, and Mujan and Jesse have 12 points. Oh,
I blame Alan.
Yes. Please donate Mission to Zix.
I
Thank
was
you very
distracted
much.
by Alan's cuteness.
Can I say something since we're approaching 25,000?
Yes.
So we are getting close to 25,000. People all 2 weeks have been at messaging me and emailing me, well, can I get more pins? Can I get more pins? Can I get more pins? Every year, if we hit our goal, we sell the pins to all the $10 a month and up MaxFun members. We are getting very, very close to our goal. It just ticked up. It's now at 24,585. We're only 400 away. I think we are going to make it. And not only that, I am prepared right here and now to announce that if we make it to 25,000, every single net dollar, every dollar of profit that we make from that pin sale will go to CASA, which is court-appointed special advocates for children in foster care. These are folks who are trained to be non-legal advocates for children who are in foster care, folks who are sort of like a combination between big brothers, big sisters, and a not quite lawyer or social worker, just a friend who works with a kid who's in foster care and looks out for their best interests, accompanies them to court, because kids in foster care need and really value that kind of continuity because they sometimes lack it in their life elsewhere. And we are really excited to be supporting CASA this year with the pin sale. If we make it to 25,000 donors, and we're getting very close, despite my bumbling efforts, my Mr. Bean-like efforts, I guess.
I think I'm falling in love with you.
It's too late. I'm already in love with this turkey on my head.
Jesse Thorne is putting his money
Yeah.
where his mouth is to help the kids who need help most, foster kids who need legal advocacy. If we get to 25,000 donors, you can get the pins and help kids. So Donate.
Last
Go to
year,
our website.
Helen, last year we raised over $100,000 for legal representation and advocacy for immigrants in the United States.
Wow.
It's a lot of pins.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Let's go ahead and say goodbye to everybody on stage. Is there if you want to say your Max Fun podcast one more time? If you have a final plug for the folks at home.
Support Greatest Gen, Greatest Discovery, and Friendly Fire.
Support Baby Geniuses. Our pin this year is the Gavla goat, which is a Swedish Christmas goat that gets set on fire by vandals almost every year. And it's the best pin I think we've ever had. And so I'm very excited.
Please support Mission to Zix. It's a new podcast here on the network, and we're so excited to be here. And if you support us and we reach the goal, maybe we'll bring back a character that disappeared.
Yeah, I would just want to say, if you support Jordan Jesse Go, Judge John Hodgman, or Bullseye with Jesse Thorne, first of all, I will get a soda machine in the hallway, a snack machine, and an open campus at lunch.
Those sound like class president promises to me.
You've identified the premise of my half joke.
Hey, how about a... Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
How about a hand for all of these Max Fun folks who played Celebrity?
Yes. All right, we're moving on to our next game, right?
We sure are,
Yeah,
Helen.
and our next game is, do you guys know the Maximum Fun podcast Dr. Game Show?
Another one of the newest members of the Max Fun family. They have a very cool premise. They are a comedy game show, but instead of playing like established games or a quiz with certain rules, they play new games that listeners make up. It's a really cool premise, and actually I think we have them via video explaining the next game, and this is actually one that we'll need a couple of volunteers for.
Hey, this is Manolo Moreno, the co-host with Joe Firestone on the podcast Dr. Game Show, where we play listener-submitted games regardless of quality. For example, why don't you guys try this game? It's submitted by Harry Gensimer, and it's called Werewolf Elton John. And all he wrote was, players sing an Elton John song while slowly transforming into a werewolf. That's it. Good luck. I hope you win somehow.
So, we're going to play everybody's favorite game, Elton John Werewolf.
I love this premise.
Yeah, this is great. And actually, we have a prize for the for the winner of this game, and this was actually provided to us by
Carrie
Poppy.
Of
who will
Ono,
be
Ross,
up
and
here
Carrie.
very
Ono, Ross, and
soon.
Carrie.
This is a nightshirt.
I want this so badly.
It says The Future, and it features a sleeping bunny with a strawberry on its head and a kind of a mad bird who is going after a second strawberry.
I can't tell if the bunny and the bird are romantically involved.
Oh, they're going to fuck later.
But look at how dope this shirt is. Donated by Carrie Poppy. It's brand new. It's still got tags on it.
Yeah, if you want a chance at this dope nightshirt, raise your hand. Who wants to play? Oh,
yes.
Somebody up in the front?
Yes.
And how about you in the back? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, come on up.
Come on. Let's go. Let's do it.
Come on up.
There will be...
So you can take a seat here. Oh, yeah, move that aside. Take a seat and put the mic. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing fine.
Tell us who you are.
My name is Sheila.
Sheila, and are you what's your favorite Max Fun podcasts?
Oh, geez, there are so many. Probably Ono, Ross, and Carrie, or Judge John Hodgman, or Reading Glasses.
All good choices.
Featuring no one on stage now.
I was going to say not one that me or Jordan have heard of. But that's okay.
It's fine.
That's okay.
We don't need that. We have a lot going on.
Yeah.
You have that pilot, and I've got that clock radio.
Right. We don't need validation constantly.
It is a good-looking clock radio.
Really That's not the
It's a
actual
shark.
one.
Now
the actual
that I
ones at
can
home.
see
It's
it.
a similar
It's a shark.
brand. It's a nice clock radio, though. And of course, Dimitri is a famous Max Funster. But do you want to introduce yourself to the live stream?
I'm Dimitri.
Yes, he sure is. And what are your favorite Max Fun shows?
My favorite Max Fun shows are Jordan, Jesse Go, and Pop Rocket.
Okay. I like.
I
one of
listened to
those.
many others, but I felt like I had to keep.
That's nice. Thank you. We
I
appreciate that.
I sensed some pandering. What did you guys think? I felt like there was
bit,
some
a
pandering.
bit.
Okay, so the game that we are about to play, a doctor game show type game, is Werewolf Elton John. And how you play is all three. I think I'll keep score first.
Yeah, so
Jordan?
I think you will just kind of act as a judge.
I'll be the judge, so I decide. And basically, the three of you are going to sing an Elton John song while turning into a werewolf.
Okay, well, I'm happy to start, just so I can take Rocket Man. Because it's the only one I know.
Yeah. And how do the points go? Do I just... is this just a gladiatoring situation?
Yeah.
Or
Pretend
eaten
like
by
it's-
lions or...
Yeah.
Yeah, pardoned. Okay.
Okay. Elton John Werewolf
This is Jordan Morris
by Jordan Morris.
singing Elton John while turning into a werewolf.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. No touchdown brings me round again to find. Oh God, not again. I'm not the man they think I am at home. Ah!
Wow! I was convinced.
Thank you.
That was very convincing. I like that initial dismay.
Right.
Okay, which one of you guys wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay.
All right. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya.
I loved it.
It's gonna be tough to beat.
I loved it.
Well, can you feel the love tonight? Oh God, it is in me. No.
Ooh, I'm sorry, Dimitri, you are disqualified because you were turning into a teen wolf. Not a werewolf, it's a teen wolf. Helen,
Well,
tell us
that was a tough call because there was pros and cons to all three renditions. But I really loved your. Tell me your name again.
Sheila.
Sheila. I really loved Sheila's. What do you guys think? Yeah. Sheila. Sheila, what are you gonna do with that bunny strawberry bird shirt?
I am going to be very comfortable in it now that it's summertime and it's light pajama wearing season.
It is adorable. Carrie, Poppy, I'm going to have to track you down and see where I too can find a bunny. All right, one more time for
how about a
Sheila.
hand? Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Do we play another round of that game?
I think we can move on to the next thing.
Yeah, we got it.
No, I think that was about as funny as it's gonna get.
Yeah. And you guys, if you guys have not checked out Dr. Game Show, please do.
Yeah,
it
definitely.
is delightful. The two hosts are hilarious, and they play games equally as frivolous, shall we say? All right, now it's time to do what?
Well, we're doing something.
Videos.
That is another set of videos.
We're gonna play some videos from other hosts of Maximum Fun.
Greetings, friends at MaxFun HQ and all the ships at sea. This is your Judge John Hodgman speaking to you via the internet. I cannot be with you this evening, though I wish I could be, because I'm sure you're having a lot of fun. I am watching you right now, in fact. Have that fun. But listen, I was asked to come up with a parlor game that I would want to play with famous friends, living or dead. Here's the thing, though. I don't like parlor games because you have to stand up. And second, I don't want to bring anyone back from the dead. Like, not only is that scary, but like if I brought back, Jorge Luis Borges from the dead to play celebrity with me, I would be mad at me if I were Borges. That's not fair. The guy earned his rest. So everyone sit down and relax. Play Scrabble or a Monopoly Deal. Those are good sit-down games. And meanwhile, thank you again for all of your support during this #MaxFunDrive. It has been truly incredible. Goodbye.
Jackie Cation from the Jackie and Laurie Show, and who would I invite? Who would I invite to play parlor games? Maybe it would be Robespierre. Maybe it would be Marie Antoinette. And what would we play? This game, Guillotine, the revolutionary card game where you get you win by getting ahead. It is a very fun card game. It's super fun, actually. And I am going to bring a bunch of these to Eastern Europe because I'm performing for the troops, and everybody gets a copy. And then this is my other favorite game right now. I've only played it once, but it's currently a favorite game. Favorites are easy. Anyway, it's called Mutant Crops, and you have crops and you raise crops, and those are the games. Robespierre. Anyway, Marie Antoinette. Be good to each other. Listen to the Jackie and Laurie Show and all the Max Fun shows, and thanks a lot.
Hi, this is Lori Kilmartin from the Jackie and Laurie Show, and the person I would invite to play a parlor game with me would be Ted Bundy, because maybe he would murder me before the game would start. Thanks.
Judge John Hodgman, Jackie and Laurie from the Jackie and Laurie Show. Give it up for them.
Kilmartin keeps it nice and short.
She does.
Gotta appreciate
she does.
that.
I know. Who would you invite to play a parlor game?
Oh boy.
I would invite Angelina Jolie because I want to sleep with her. And I'm hoping.
Wait a minute. Do parlor games turn into sex?
I'm hoping it would devolve or evolve from parlor games into sex with Angelina Jolie. That's like my one. That's the top of my bucket list. It's like stand-up paddleboarding, sleep with Angelina Jolie.
See, your bucket list is all over the place, Helen. I think you do more sleep with Angelina Jolie type stuff and fewer like, oh, I want to,
eat popcorn.
I want to rent a Taurus, a Ford Taurus.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's time for a new game.
No, wait, we gotta plug for some money first.
That's true, we
gotta
do.
plug for some money because we are doing all of this in conjunction with the final day of the MaxFun Pledge Drive.
Yeah.
We are trying.
This audience knows when to clap.
Yeah, we are trying to get to 25,000 new members, and where are we at now?
24,679.
Guys, you got to do it for the kids because, as Jesse Thorne said, if we make it to 25,000 new members, you'll get this dog.
A dog is now running around.
You will not get
It's
that
not
adorable
Emily's dog. It's
No,
another one.
Another dog is running around the room.
A second dog.
God, I love it.
Chaos.
No, you will not get the dog. What you will do is you will be able to purchase the pins that we all love, the beautiful enamel pins, and the proceeds from the pins will go to CASA to fund foster children advocacy and help. So do it for the kids and do it for the pins.
Kids. At $5 a month, you get them awesome bonus content. Over 100, I think it's over 200 hours of bonus content from all the shows. At $5 a month, $10 a month, you get one of those great pins. $20 a month, a 550-piece puzzle, which you can sweep off the table and then make love to whoever you're doing the puzzle with.
Like Angelina Jolie.
For instance, I heard she likes puzzles. At $35 a month, you get a rocket engraved glass coffee mug, all kinds of stuff. There are more levels, more prizes. MaximumFun.org/donate to see them all.
MaximumFun.org/donate. Go to it now.
Please.
All right.
Now it's time for a game we call Picturades. Now, why do we call it Picturades?
Why?
Because Pictionary is a registered trademark. And me saying it there will probably get us in trouble.
Yes.
So now we're playing Picturades, which is a
Yes.
totally different game and not the same at all.
No.
Let's bring out a cool set of players
Yeah.
to play a game of Picturades, the game that we made up.
First we have, she's one half of Oh No, Ross and Carrie, the podcast that investigates fringe science, spirituality, and claims of the paranormal so you don't have to. It's Carrie Poppy. Welcome, Carrie Poppy. And you may know her teammate as a panelist on Wait, Don't Tell Me. He's also co-host of one of Maximum Fun's new shows, Nobody Listens to Paula Poundstone. It's Adam Felber.
Adam Felber.
Adam Felber.
We're going to have 2 wait-waities on stage.
Yeah, we are.
A couple of wait-waities.
Yeah.
What's Tom Bodette really like?
His texture, you mean?
Yes.
Sort of grainy.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Interesting.
His-
Like a pear.
His porch light is always on.
It is. He wrote that slogan.
No.
He did.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll leave the light on
It didn't
for
take
you.
a ton of effort.
No,
but-
I mean, it didn't, but
Yeah.
he did write it.
Yeah.
Welcome, Carrie and Adam.
You guys will be playing against quite a delightful pair. One of them is a delightful MaxFun host for one of our newest shows, and someone you might know from the internet. It's Freddie Wong.
No.
Freddie
You can't see it, but he's doing a funny run.
And then Freddie will be playing with a film critic and host of Maximum Fun's Switchblade Sisters. And who shot ya? It's April Wolf. Welcome, April.
April Wolf walking normal,
Sauntering to the stage.
unlike Freddie Wong, who walked in a weird way.
Well, that was weird.
It was
Yeah.
a little weird, yeah. I think it's fun. It was fun.
Yeah. So are you guys familiar with the rules of picturades?
Yeah, it's nothing like Pictionary, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah, then
No.
I think so.
So basically, we have an easel here with colored pens,
Whoa.
and you get to draw the thing that you want your teammate to guess. No talking allowed. No
Okay.
gesticulating as well.
Looks like we have open-toed shoes versus closed-toed shoes.
Right on.
We know how to live.
For all you nasty foot freaks in the audience, I'm talking to you, you nasty motherfuckers.
By the way, donate to Go Fact Your Pod, and you can have pictures.
There's a second stream of just close-ups. Oh, yeah. Can we do an ASMR foot stream? Hey, everybody, welcome.
Ooh, ASMR foot
make
stream.
toe sounds.
So
We doubled our revenue in a single day.
So my co-host Ross Botcher works for Disney Animation, so I can see why you had me do this.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very bad at drawing, and I can't wait.
Great.
Well, so I think we're only gonna do one round each. So only one of you will get to draw, and only one of you will get to guess. So why don't we go with Carrie and Adam first? Who do you want to draw, and who do you want to guess?
Well, Carrie tells me she can't draw, and of course I'm an art school teacher, so Carrie.
All right, Carrie, you want to pick one of these?
Oh, yeah. I'll pick the. I'll
Yeah,
pick the
these
clue
are
first
from
instead of
our
just
audience,
drawing
I think.
things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dig in there.
So I'm going
Is
to
this
watch
an okay
from
place
here.
for the? I just want to. Is this an okay? Okay, great. Oh, and you pick, and so why don't you move that bowl a little closer to Carrie so she can pick?
Right, 'cause
Oh,
we're gonna
right.
steam
Okay.
through this
So
bowl.
as we're very, very successful, I'll keep picking them. Yeah.
It's kind of same. We're gonna do the same rules as the last time.
Yeah,
We're just gonna do as many
but
as you
Adam
can.
can't see from there.
Adam, do you want to come? You want to come stand where I'm?
Yeah,
standing?
can
come
I
on
move
over here.
this
I'll switch spots
microphone,
with you.
or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here,
Why don't you?
I'll
Why
give
don't
you
you
this
give him-
one.
yeah.
She can't talk,
Look
so
at
she
this.
can.
Here we go.
I can't talk.
Yeah, take that one.
I can draw.
I'm
I
going to be
can't.
right here looking at the easel.
Sorry, I'm very into rules. I just.
Is there any kind of
I wanna make
category,
sure
or
that
is
was
it important?
obeyed.
If we're going to win, we're going to win
Can
on
I ask, is there any
technicality.
kind of category, or is this just there's stuff written on the page?
It's B.
It's things MaxFun fans like.
Okay.
So again, these will all be Mega Man bosses. Okay, you have a minute on the clock, starting now.
It's a burger. It's a cheeseburger. It's a double cheeseburger. It's an umami burger. It's a veggie burger. It is a caviar burger. It's a McDonald's. It's a Big Mac.
Give him a hand, everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
She exclaims.
That's a cloud. And there's a guy under the clouds. He's urinating on the street. He's urinating on a dead man.
Oh, this took a dark turn.
20
Peeing
seconds.
on dead men. Okay, this is. Oh, and there's a pencil in the sky. It's P School.
I think Carrie's passing.
It's human civilization.
Civilization.
Stop.
You
That's
guys-
time.
Was it really?
Carrie, no, that's time. You're done.
Oh! that was time.
You can draw one more
point.
picture.
1 point for Carrie and Adam. Give it up for and whoever wrote down human civilization.
Good job. Thank you.
All right. Next up, do you guys want to go? Who wants
You
to
wanna
go
draw?
first?
Who's drawing and who's guessing?
I'll draw. Freddie or April?
I'll draw. I'll
Okay.
take the pen.
Freddie's gonna draw.
Freddie Wong, everybody.
And April is going to guess.
Should I sit? I mean, I could kind of see, but
Can you
maybe,
see from there?
I'll get up.
You'll get up.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get up. I'll get up.
Okay.
All right, you have 1 minute.
Oh, God.
Starting right about now.
Freddie's on his knees.
Ears, horn, a dove. A bird. It's a bird. It is a bird. Ah.
Oh, a bird.
Do you like birds? Do people like birds? Okay,
Woo!
that's it.
Who doesn't like birds?
A bird? And one got human
I got baseball
civilization.
bat. Baseball game. Sports. That's a. What is that? That's. I mean, there's stuff that is that a hot dog? Okay, ballpark. That's. There's a game.
20
There's
seconds.
What else is there? There's a shirt. There's a team. There's a team spirit. There's a.
Can't cheat.
There's like number stuff. Is there like pound sign?
And that's time.
Ah,
Okay,
God damn it.
we're gonna do another round because that first one didn't go well. So we're gonna have you guys
I didn't want to
switch.
cheat. It was LA Dodgers.
Oh.
And it's just got a lot of baseball generally in it, you know?
Yeah, yeah. You
All right,
can't,
so Adam, why don't you come down here and
Okay.
do a round of
Yeah.
drawing?
So far it's tied at 1 point each. 1 point each team.
Is it a towel?
I assume I'm guessing. Oh, we're switching. We're switching.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Okay, you have 1 minute starting.
I'm sorry, I was cheating. You should.
Blue. Yeah, we're blue people.
Blue.
Switching the colors.
All right.
Starting now.
Okay. A line. A cup. Corned beef hash. Leprechauns. What? Oh, hot drinks? No. Hiroshima? Really? Okay. Nuclear fission, nuclear power, nuclear explosion. The Simpsons. A what? Okay. An anvil that goes through the moon, and then you get nuclear power. The USSR.
April totally knows
The
this.
Cold War.
20 seconds.
The Sputnik. Fried pickles.
And that's time.
Oh, no points there.
He's spelling it out.
April,
We're gonna lose. No, you're right.
What is it? I feel like
What
you totally
was
know
it?
it.
No.
Chernobyl!
Oh, the other one.
Guys, Chernobyl. All right, no
All right,
points
team two,
there. So
switch it up.
Carrie and Adam are still at 1. Freddie and April trying to beat them, also at 1 point.
Oh, whoa. I had a different picture from over there. That's a lot harder. This
Wait,
version's a lot harder
wait,
than the
before
one in
you
my
rip it
head.
off. Before you rip it off, did you get a shot of it?
This is some
Get a shot of
modern
it.
art here.
For our friends at home, this was supposed to be Chernobyl.
And then we're Gorna Lasso in the back, in the corner there, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, well.
All right, you have 1 minute starting now.
Oh. Okay. April is flummoxed.
You don't have, it's like.
April is not happy.
All right. We have curved lines in the smiley face, cape, Superman, person, girl with hair, bisected, quartering, drawn and quartering, a death by drawn and quartering, medieval punishments, the rack, 3 points of a halo, angel, Jesus Christ, superstar, Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Now we got a bird, a weird snake. The devil, indeed. Jesus Christ being watched by a swan boat. Mary Magdalene, the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. Easter. Christmas. I think canonically, I don't know if
And that's time.
Yeah!
I actually think he got it. It was Jesus Christ being watched by a swan boat.
Yeah, it's exactly it. Hold on, let's just,
Wait, what was it?
Jesus and the Mary chain.
Jesus
and the Mary chain.
Wait, show it. Step out of the way, April.
Listen, to be fair, we have the Jesus. I should have gotten the Mary, not the snail snake monster. That's not the correct direction. And you know what? It's chain-esque. I think that's fair.
Guys, it's a tie.
All right.
Listen, we're all winners today.
Carrie and Adam got 1 point. Freddie and April got 1 point. That's our game of picture-ades. Before you guys say goodbye, where can we all find you? And what are your podcasts? And where can we find you?
Yeah, and if everybody, I'd maybe actually like to hear what everybody's shows are doing for your bonus content too. I think that might help get some folks to donate. Talk a little bit about your show and what you got up there for the bonus.
Switchblade Sisters has a bonus content thing that is Winter Mitchell and Daniel Radford and Drea Clark and me all talking about Murder, She Wrote, so I know that you guys will like it. But it's a lot about the prison industrial complex, which I think that you guys will be surprised. It's very good.
Deep. Yes, so for Ona, Ross, and Carrie, we just got to 2,000 new supporters, so
nice.
Which means that I have to play Portal, which people are very excited about. No, I'm glad you feel good about it. I've played Tetris, so that should be good. And then if we get to 3,000, we are going to put up a billboard somewhere in these United States that says "Research Round Earth." It's sort of a response to Research Flat Earth, because we researched it and we're done.
It was short.
And actually, we have a
sorry,
stretch
Jordan.
goal to talk about.
Sorry, Jordan. Equally exciting is that Jordan and I are going to make a commentary track to the movie Cars. And I'm going to indoctrinate the second fan of Cars ever in human history, Jordan Morris.
I've ridden the ride. The ride's a lot of fun.
It's a good ride. So I co-host Story Break, where we try and break a story for a feature film or a TV show in an hour. So this year, for our bonus episode, we took one of our fan favorite episodes, which was an episode called Heaven Heist, and we tried to do a sort of new format where we tried to write the first scene from that movie in 1 hour. And it's a lot of fun. It actually might be a better podcast format, but shh. So if you like coming to the movies, it's a very good one. Yeah.
First of all, I'm jealous of anybody getting to play Portal for the first time. It's great. No, it's great. Our bonus content is questions that our very own listeners have been asking me and Paula about the show, mostly mentioning that I am on the show as well, because that's a running gag that's extremely funny. Also, this is cool. Paula we've been trying to get her to be less sucky at auditioning. And if anybody listens, we had actor Bill Irwin on the show a couple weeks ago, coaching her through auditioning. It didn't help.
Wow.
But I found out yesterday that our next guest, we're going to record him this week, is a legendary comic actor best known for his appearances in things like Christopher Guest movies. His name rhymes with Ned Dillard.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, I just found it out yesterday. I'm
You
not.
guys
I'm
got
not.
Fed
I'm not
Killer?
sure. Huh?
Sorry.
Yeah, we got. Yes, we got him.
Well, hey, how about a hand for our MaxFun hosts, everybody?
Thank you. All right. Checking in for a second. We're trying to get to 25,000 new members at MaximumFun.org. Where are we at now? 24,804.
So close.
So close. Climbing slowly but surely. Okay, there's another mic here. And now we're going to play another Dr. Game Show. And this one is different. This is what's called What's in Your Pocket?
Yeah, let's. I think we got an explanation via video. Let's roll that video.
Hey, this is Manolo from Dr. Game Show. And
This is Manolo Moreno. Manolo Moreno of Dr. Game Show is one of the hosts. And he is going to be up momentarily once we get the technical glitches out. But in the meantime, if you haven't gone to our website to donate, please do that because we need the money.
If we need to vamp, I can describe my clock radio again.
Hey, this is Manolo from Dr. Game Show, and I want you to play this game that someone from Omaha, Nebraska wrote and submitted in. Their name is Ricky Sheffer, who writes, "Everyone reaches into their pockets and retrieves an item. Feel free to use items in your wallet, purse, or backpack. The idea is that every person has at least one item where they, and only they, know where it came from. The first person will then tell 2 stories about the item's origin. One of these stories is true. The other one is a lie. If you are able to fool the judge, you win. Try to make your answers seem plausible and be as elaborate as you wish, or not elaborate if you so choose. Anyway, Godspeed."
Manolo Moreno. And in case you have never heard Dr. Game Show, the podcast, he's kind of at that speed all the time.
Brings the heat.
He's the chillest podcast host.
So, are there 2 people who want to come up and play this? I was actually, someone who has something interesting in their purse, pocket, on their person. I don't want to call anyone out specifically, but I did notice that someone has a unicorn fanny pack.
What?
I'm guessing there's something interesting in there.
Oh my God!
There's not?
No,
Okay.
no, she doesn't want to
So
play.
it's just drugs.
Do
then.
we have
just hallucinogens. Okay. Does anyone else have anything interesting they want to play
do we
with?
have a giveaway for this one as well?
We do actually. So this is also via Carrie Poppy.
Carrie Poppy just has a lot of extra stuff.
So this is a a shirt from their show that they apparently cannot sell. It says, "It suffers the illusion," and they can't sell it because it has a copywritten character on the front. I'll give away the first shirt to someone who can name this copywritten character. Yeah, it's Mother Brain. Way to go. From the Metroid series. Way to go. Honestly, that took way longer than I thought it was going to.
Wow. And then we have another one.
If you want to win this other shirt, come up here and play this game
Come and play
with
and get
us.
the game. The game.
Yeah, how about you in the plaid back there? And anybody else want to play? Anybody else want to play against him?
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
Tank
yeah,
Top.
come
Get
on.
up here, Tank Top. Show those guns.
Hi, welcome. What's your name?
Jack.
Jack.
Yes.
What's your favorite What are your favorite MaxFun podcasts?
My MaxFun, I actually was introduced recently, and I was introduced to the McElroys. So right now it's my brother, and me, and I have been learning all about the new ones, and it's great.
My brother, and me. It's a good one.
And
Landon.
Great.
Yeah.
And what are your favorite MaxFun shows?
Well, Pop Rocket and George Jesse Go and my brother and me and yeah.
Okay. That was kind of a cool list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. So basically, so Helen, you're going to be playing this round too.
Yeah, I'll
I am
play
going to
this
be the
round.
guesser.
Yeah.
And for the person who tricks me the worst, you'll get this cool Ono Ross and Carey T-shirt
Yeah.
that they had to stop selling. So Helen, do you want to go first?
I do.
Okay, so show me your thing.
So in my pocket.
Your item. I'm sorry I put it like that.
In my pocket, I have this rubber band, which is very sentimental to me because I had a beautiful adopted dog named Mr. X. And when I first got Mr. X from the shelter, they had wrapped up his leash and some of his items in this rubber band. And I only had Mr. X for like 6 years, and then he passed. So I always keep this rubber band with me to remind me of how much I loved Mr. X, the adopted dog. That's story 1. Story 2 is that I found this on a table back there.
Hong, that's fucking ruthless. You know what? I'm taking the bait. I think you're lying about that dead dog.
Jordan, would I ever do that?
Am I right?
Yes, you are right. Yeah. I found this rubber band. As soon as I found out, I had to have something in my pocket.
Calling your bluff.
You're right.
All right, let's have you. What do you got in your pocket?
Sure. I have a Polaroid that says RIP, and it is a cut cord from an appliance. Now, the first story is that my brother-in-law lives with me right now. He lives rent-free, and
Cool.
we are really concerned to ask him for rent because when we did, he cut the cord out of all of our appliances. Very unsettling. The second story is that we have a coffee machine that we can't turn off, and it turns on by itself. And so they said, cut the cord and kill it, and then send it back to us.
Wow.
We had to send photographic evidence if we did.
Wow.
Boy, that in-law thing is so specific. The only way if it's a lie is that if you are actually the in-law living rent-free and you've just flipped this story.
It's a little, sociopathic, yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm going to say that the coffee machine is the lie.
It's not. The
Wow.
coffee machine is right. They told us that we had to show proof of it being terminated and there's no way that it could be turned back on in order to get a new one.
Proof of termination.
Yeah.
Wait, so was I right?
The coffee machine was the
No,
lie.
that's
You were
true.
wrong.
Yeah, it
you were
was true.
wrong.
Okay.
You tricked him.
Woo!
Jordan, you were tricked.
I'm feeling tricked.
Okay.
All right, Landon, what's your item?
I got a United States Air Force Medic Service challenge coin. It's used to drop it on, and whoever doesn't have their coin that you're challenging for whatever purpose they use it for. It could be anybody. They give it. You have to pay for the drink. If they challenge you back, then you have to pay for the drink. In a sense, is what it is. And I don't know if somebody in the audience dropped this, or if I've always had it on me.
So I have two options. One is someone from the audience dropped it and you found it, or you've always had it on you. You seem to know a lot about it. I don't know if you were in the Air Force.
I listened to that Roman Mars podcast when he talked about challenge coins.
Well, did that just give it away? Okay, I think you always have that on you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why do you always carry it with you? Were you actually in the Air Force?
Yeah, I'm an Air Force Iraq war vet.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about that? Give him a hand, everybody.
Thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
I actually know what those are because I did a USO gig at an Air Force base in Turkey, and they gave me one.
Do you hold it around?
No.
You should, because I'll challenge you now.
Well, hey, why don't we give both people prizes? Helen, why don't you hand me one of those fancy MaxFun tote bags? Why don't we hand this to Landon, and I will give you the T-shirt because you need sleeves. How about a hand, everybody? How about a hand?
That was fun.
That was fun. Dr. Game Show really brings it.
You're easily duped, Jordan.
I'm dupeable.
He's duped. Okay. Now it's time for more videos.
We've got another set of videos
Right,
from
more
MaxFun
videos?
fans who couldn't be with us
Yeah.
today.
Hi, it's just me, Paula Poundstone, from the podcast Nobody Listens to Paula Poundstone on the Maximum Fun Network. I want to thank all the listeners and supporters of the Maximum Fun shows, especially the ones who support Nobody Listens to Paula Poundstone. We're not supposed to play favorites, but I want to be honest with you. And secondly, I want to answer the question, which is, who would I play a night of parlor games with? And the answer, I think, is Albert Einstein. And we would play the television edition of Trivial Pursuits. He wouldn't have a prayer. It would be like, my turn. Oh, Vivian Vance. Looks like I advance. Oh, you didn't get that one, Einstein. Here's another. Television reality star Donald Trump. Ooh, got that one right. Oh, Einstein. Looks like you missed the Flintstones. Another one for me, Betty White. Not all that bright, are you, Einstein?
Hey there, Max Funsters. This is the Flophouse saying thank you for joining us in MaxFunDrive. I'm Stuart Wellington.
I'm Dan McCoy, and that's Archie.
Thanks, I'm Elliot Kalin via Skype and then a phone, and I'm glad Archie got billing over me. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it. I guess I'm the fourth wheel on
Look,
this Flophouse recording.
when there's a cat in the shot, the internet's going to be paying attention to the cat, if there's one thing I know.
So the internet's law, yeah. Thanks for donating to MaxFunDrive.
So
Archie, trying to steal the spotlight.
So to answer your question, any person living or dead for a night of board games and I guess maybe a couple of drinks, maybe a little nosh.
Mm-hmm.
If I could pick anybody, I would choose Elliot's son, Sammy.
Oh.
Mainly because I'm trying to snake him from Elliot, so Elliot can't pick him.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm trying to snake his bacon.
And I would choose Elliot's other son, Gabriel, because I'm trying to take over Elliot's family slowly.
Okay.
Okay. I'm kind of disturbed by the way this is going. I was going to choose George Washington.
Oh,
but,
okay.
Okay, but I guess I'm going to steal Dan's parents.
Wow.
Well, you get both of them. I guess 2 parents are worth 1 Sammy.
You'll have to take my mom from Jesse Thorne.
Okay, so I guess we did this thing. Thanks so much.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
I realized while we were watching that video as they were saying goodbye, I'm like, fuck, I could have been getting a beer. Anyway, but I can't now.
Somebody can get Jordan a beer, can't they? Hi, what do you want a beer? What kind of beer?
Oh, I'll take a beer.
We're in a brewery, so they have choices, Jordan.
Yeah. I'm okay. So let's talk about a couple of these gifts people can get.
We are trying to raise trying to get to 25,000 new or renewing members, and we are at
What?
24,888.
24,888.
Because the monthly memberships here support our show, your show, your favorite shows. Because right now you have the option to listen to them free, but that doesn't make you feel very good, does it? It costs money to do podcasts, and we need money.
And I'll take the Berliner Weiss, please. Thank you.
And there's benefits to becoming a contributor. You will feel awesome and smug every time you listen.
Ooh,
Have a little bit of feeling of ownership over your podcast. And we have great pledge gifts.
Yeah, that's awesome. Helen, do you want to talk? I know Go Fact Yourself has a special episode up for donors only. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure.
I think now.
I can't remember.
I think it's this episode with Ross and Carrie.
Yes! We did a fantastic, fun, extra episode with Ross and Carrie playing each other of Oh No, Ross and Carrie. And I don't mean to give a spoiler, but we make Carrie cry.
I was in the audience. It's a pretty magical episode.
pretty magical.
I really love Go Fact Yourself.
Because the beauty of Go Fact Yourself, in case you guys haven't checked it out, we invite celebrities on and we ask them topics that they're obsessed with. And then we go out and we find an expert in that field. And sometimes you get to meet the expert, and it's very emotional and exhilarating and exciting. We had you on as a guest once.
I got to meet a real live scientist from the La Brea Tar Pits. And I almost cried because I love the La Brea Tar Pits.
And I learned so much. Yeah, like I didn't know anything about the La Brea Tar Pits, but you go on the regular, and you've been going since you were a kid.
Oh, I live over there. So I like to stroll down to the La Brea Tar Pits if I'm ever feeling like I need a little inspiration.
Like if there was a punch card to the La Brea Tar Pits,
I would get a free frozen yogurt.
You would. The La Brea Tar Pits is how I learned that dire wolves are not just a fictional thing from Game of Thrones. They were real. Dire wolves were a real wolf.
And the La Brea Tar Pits has a wall of over 100 skulls. 100 skulls.
Of dire
Not that
wolves.
funny, but pretty impressive.
So if you ever wanted to see a real-life dire wolf skull, La Brea Tar Pits, and I learned that because that was Jordan Morris's topic on Go Fact Yourself.
And so Jordan, Jesse, Go, we do a special Q&A episode with fan favorite guest Sarah Morgan. And we have said that if we reach over 2,500 Jordan, Jesse, Go subscribers, John Hodgman and I will record another episode of our famous cheese podcast, Shootin' the Breeze, B-R-I-E-S. If we get there, over 2,500 Jordan, Jesse, Go subscribers. And yeah, so there's a lot of cool stuff on the line. If you're out there and you're watching and you already donated, hey, maybe do a little social media post.
Yeah.
You're obviously watching this on a computer machine, so why don't you boot up your social media poster and give us a little post encouraging people to support the MaxFunDrive, #MaxFunDrive.
Yeah.
So I think we have maybe almost 45 minutes to get to over 25,000 new subscribers. Where are we at now? What's the count? 24,912. I think we can do it. If you're out there, please donate. If you've already donated, please post. But now I think we want to invite up another group of MaxFun faves to play
Another
charades.
game. Yeah,
or as I
charades.
like to call it, charades.
Everyone knows this game, right? You pick one of these words or phrases and then you act it out, and we'll give our teams 1 minute to get through as many as they can. No speaking aloud. Let's bring out our first team.
Yes, let's do it. You know her from The Legend of Korra. You're the worst. God, I love You're the Worst. It's so funny. And, of course, MaxFun's own JV Club podcast. Her teammate is one half of the... Yes, her teammate is one half of the We Got This podcast. They are both part of Los Angeles' Work Juice Players improv group. Please give a warm welcome to Janet Varney and Mark Gagliardi.
Janet. Hi, Janet and Mark. Hi, welcome. Welcome. Right there is good.
Oh, should we go
I think
straight
right
in?
there
No,
is
the
good.
couch is great.
Wait, should we
ruined
go?
it.
Should I immediately start charading?
Start acting.
Oh, God. Oh, charades. Movie. It's Jaws. Great.
I couldn't make a sound.
Wow.
Oh,
Janet
that was so
Varney and Mark.
stressful. Are we at 25,000?
Did we?
No,
we,
people actually took money away.
We were just saying, like, we're going to be in the middle of the game. We were looking at this and we were like, that's going to hit 25,000
Yeah.
while we're in the middle of doing some charade and the room's
We're
going to go
ready for that.
crazy. And
We're ready for that.
We're going to think we're great at charades.
Well, you guys have competition. Your opposition, she is a stand-up comedian and entertainment journalist, and she's one of the hosts of Tights and Fights. It's Danielle Radford.
And her teammate is a podcaster and television host. He currently hosts the MaxFun show Troubled Waters, Dave Holmes.
Dave Holmes! Yes! Hi. Hi, welcome.
Yeah. She was fraternizing with the enemy right up at the bar this whole time.
Welcome.
I know. God.
So before we get into it, where does everybody stand with this game and parlor games in general? Is it something you do? Do you like it? Is it fun when this is introduced at a party for you?
And is it charades or charades?
It is charades, and I played tabletop. This was not.
There's a tabletop charades?
There's literally, I had to look up the rules to charades.
You
guys, I'm
stand
so
on a
sorry.
table while charading.
Yeah, sounds like is a thing we say in this game, right? Looks like heroin.
Yeah.
I'm actually not sure.
This means
I'm
movie.
actually not sure either, Danielle.
All I know.
And I do play charades, so you're not alone.
I love this. This looks like heroin.
Yeah.
I love
Find
that.
the vein. Find the vein.
Second word is heroin. Second word is heroin.
I enjoy a parlor game, but I immediately feel pity for my partner Ben, whose night is about to take a nosedive because I become unbelievably competitive.
Ooh.
If there are points on the board, I have to score them. So watch out.
Oh, no.
Indeed.
Yeah.
The room got colder.
That's right. No, it didn't. It's
Okay.
really hot in here.
Janet, you play charades?
Yes, I enjoy
Like on the regular?
I enjoy parlor games. I enjoy anything that involves like really hysterical movement and embarrassing yourself. Right? I mean, that's kind of what I like in a game night for
That's
sure.
perfect.
I wish I were kidding, but that's 1,000% true.
Okay, and Mark?
I love game nights. I love charades. I try to do an escape room a week, a bar trivia night,
Wow.
And I have
Wow.
friends, we play running charades. I'm a nerd for all games parlor.
An escape room a week?
Yeah.
You're just constantly escaping.
I am. Yeah, I get. Well, they're not actual escape rooms. I just get locked in things.
He gets confused.
Yeah.
He's going to be here all night.
Yeah, I had an escape room the other day in my own closet for an hour, looking for the key.
Mark, what happened to you?
I broke.
All right, well, we've got our bowl of ideas here, concepts
ideas.
to act out.
Janet and Mark, why don't you guys go first? Who's going to be acting and who's going to be guessing?
What do you want to do, honey?
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
Uh,
It's up to you.
I'll do the
okay,
acting
okay,
part.
okay.
All right.
I guess I'll guess.
Hey, that's the list.
Hey.
Okay, so the rule is 1 minute, as many as they can get
Yeah.
in 1 minute.
In 1 minute, and then if she guesses them, hurl them into the audience.
They're gonna get full
Ready?
improv.
You have 1 minute starting now.
You're galloping. You're throwing away paper. The passing. It's a pass. Take a pass. Am I right? Movie. 5 letters. 5 words. It's not the movie Seven. I know that for sure. Second word. Shooter. Shoot. Aim. Shoot to kill. Of License to Kill. Kill. Hunting. Rabbit hunting. Hunt for Red October. Yep.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Whoa. Varney came to play.
Okay.
Book. A small book for kids. For 1 word. First word. 5 words. First word. Name tag. Name. 4th word. Everything. All of it. The world. Giant. My name is Bob Giant. 5th word. James and the Giant Peach.
Wow.
Wow.
4 words. Movie. You. White man can't jump.
Both a movie and a true observation.
Movie. 3 words. Staying alive. Nope. Dance. Dancing. Groovy. Dance. 3rd word. Yeah. Dance until you drop. Gosh, I'm tired. I need to smoke a pipe. What's my temperature? Dance fever. Saturday Night Fever.
Stop. Time. Listen.
Wow.
Okay.
You know what though?
I need a pipe. That movie. I need a dance pipe.
Yeah. And
I'm going to go home and put on my Criterion DVD of Dancing Dance Groovy. I can't wait to see that again.
And of course, before I went to bed, my mom loved reading me, "Hello, my name is Bob Giant." Now listen, guys, let me be perfectly honest with what went on.
Yeah,
I'm looking at your clock and I know what you're about to say.
I was captivated by the acting.
It was a long minute.
So you guys are going to have 1 minute and 46 seconds.
Great.
To get as many as possible.
Yeah,
Danielle will be giving, I will
and you
receive.
gotta beat 4 points.
How are we going to do this?
We did it, everybody. 25,000.
So I'll trade you.
It happened.
I feel like we're not the hometown team.
I know.
25,000.
Let's not
new
let this
members.
distract from the
That's what it
series.
was. I told you right after.
We made our goal, which means that we're going to start selling pins, and the proceeds of those pins are going to go to CASA to benefit foster children and advocacy. I love it.
Oh, that might make it easier to see.
We did it. All right, so moving on with the game.
Yeah. We have 1 minute and 46 seconds on the clock. Starting now.
Okay. Oh my God. Oh, okay. 3 words. First word. Go on a big hula dance. Running. Cross country skiing. Hiking. Hike. No, not hike. Running. Starting. Slow motion running. Okay, I think that's for the best. 2 words. First word. Same as the last one, Danielle. Space. Spaceballs? Space war. Star Wars? Space rifle? Space. MC Hammer in space? Space Invaders? Yes! 2 words. First word. Oh, break. Breaking. Bad. Breaking Bad? Yes! 2 words. Wait, which word is this? I don't know where we are. First word. Okay, Patti LaBelle is driving? First word. Hailing, taxi. Taxi driver? Wow.
And that's time. That's
Okay,
time.
all
That's
right.
time.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's switch it up real quick. I want to see the other side of these. So let's go. Let's go to the other round.
Okay,
So
great.
switch up your.
You're up.
Okay. Janet mixing
Now I
up
have
the
2
bowl.
microphones, so you'll hear me in stereo.
Janet is mixing up the bowl. Ready? Are you keeping time?
I am keeping time. 1 minute and 46 seconds on the clock, starting now.
Yeah? They're impossible.
Should we start?
Or don't. It's a movie, a book, a movie. Okay, 4 words. 4th word, pat, shoulder, back. Okay, 4th word is back. 3rd word, march, walk, stand, protest. Give me my protest back. Beat, fight, fight back, punch back. 2nd word, The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh! Holy crap! Oh!
2 words, TV show. Rainbow, looking, day, yesterday, tomorrow, today, night, tonight, The Tonight Show. First word, first word, me, you, sleep, night, night. First word, night, night court.
Oh! Wow.
Movie, 1 word, Eva Perón. Jaws.
Eva Perón.
I know it's called Evita. Movie, 2 words. First word, whole world. Big, large, big, big. 2nd word, night, big fish.
Next
Okay.
time. Wow, at the buzzer.
They were good.
Wow. I love that this is Eva Perón. Okay, so Janet and Mark have 8 points right now, and you guys have 3. So you got to come out with 5 points to tie.
Okay.
All right.
And
Let's
time.
starting now.
Oh. Do you want to come over here?
Okay.
3 words. First word. Big, giant, swimming, fish, Superman. First word, Superman. First word, super.
Okay.
Jump. Mario. Super Mario Brothers.
Yes.
Wow.
Boy. All right. Okay.
3 words. 3rd word. Chomp, chomp. Eating, ow, bite. Bite, large bite. Jaws of bites. Life of Jaws. Singing. First word. Strong, tense, jail, sad, jail, prison, The prison correctional system is terrible. Down. I'm in prison, it sucks. Shrinking. Down, elevator. Prison elevator.
Okay, here we go. Oh.
2 words. First word. Magnifying glass. Camera. Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock? Detective. Detective, cop, inspector.
Time. Dave, what was it?
It was Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, I figured it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. There are some things in here that we need to talk about.
Like what? Like what?
Yeah.
Agreed.
What was the hardest one?
Wait, Warrior Cat?
Warrior Cat.
That's got to be a webcomic, right?
Sure.
Helen, what are the final scores?
At the end of the game, Janet and Mark have 8 points, and Danielle and Dave have 4 points.
Good game.
Great game. Good game.
We broke 25,000.
Good game, though. Good
Everything
game.
else is gravy.
Yeah. Now I know. Ava Perone.
Ava Perone hands. Yeah, a hand bent at this angle with the palm facing you is "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina."
Ah.
Before,
I convinced myself it was Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I was like, that's a Dementor. That's clearly a Dementor.
It's sucking his face out.
Yeah.
Are you trying to get us to leave?
No,
okay.
this is fun, and we have a little bit of extra time.
Oh,
and
good.
What I definitely want to do is I want to hear about everybody's Max Fun show.
Yeah.
What you guys have up special for the MaxFunDrive.
Yep.
And if there's any fun MaxFunDrive moments you want to share, any fun interactions you've had, any fans get in touch with you to tell you how much the show means to them. Let's go down the line. Dave,
Sure.
what do you guys got up there?
For Troubled Waters, we have written and have delivered some erotic fan fiction. It's filthy.
Wow.
It's filthy. I don't want it in my house, frankly, but you might. It's fantastic. My favorite MaxFunDrive moment was yesterday. I went on Instagram Live just to talk to the folks and stoke up, or at least try to stoke up some donations and whatever. So I did an Instagram Live, which I don't often do. The first person who asked to join was a friend of mine in London who didn't know what it was and just saw my name came up and was like, sure, I'll join him. I don't know what that means. And then was suddenly broadcast live from his bed because it was like 1 a.m. there. And I was like, oh, hey, Steven, here's a bunch of people seeing you in bed. And so like we chit-chatted for a minute and then got off. And then the next request, also from someone who didn't know what he was doing, was from Dan Harmon in Los Angeles, where it was 3:30, and he too was in bed. And he joined us on a little Instagram Live, which was great. And suddenly the follower count jumped through the roof because everyone loves Dan Harmon. But yeah, dude was writing in bed.
Dave, I can actually speak to your cool bonus content, the erotic fan fiction.
Yeah.
I actually read one of them, and it is an erotic story about Sonic the Hedgehog and the Minions.
Oh boy!
Yes.
And it's
I'm on
The
board.
Minions I'm thinking of, those Minions.
oh yeah, Bob and Stewart,
The little yellow-
love bananas. Yeah.
I'm not into it.
Wait, was it the one with the one eye or two-eyed?
It's all of them.
Gotta go fast, you guys. Am I right?
Wow.
Watch the banana scene.
Yeah, watch. Oh, and Dave, what kind of beer do you got there? I feel
I believe it is a Pilsner. It's an Angel City Pilsner, and it is delicious.
Yeah, they do a nice job here at Angel City.
is that mine?
Yeah, thanks for hosting us, by the way, Angel City.
Yes, amen.
You got one.
Great beers.
Yeah.
Good shows.
Yeah,
Go
excellent
fact
shows.
yourself here.
Yep.
Once
Yep.
a month. Danielle, tell us a little bit about what you guys did for the MaxFunDrive.
Okay, so for Tights and Fights, we are a smaller podcast. That's why pledges wrestling that helps for people who. And so we have gotten through our 200 new and lots of questions. Some are going to be within reason. That might happen. So WWE puts out this movie basically every year called The Marine. So we're going to do a review of The Marine, and it's going to be so good. Right now, I think, I don't know what our number count is, but we're going towards our 400, which we're going to do a musical episode. We do a lot of singing on the podcast. It's just the kind of thing that happens organically with us, and so we're going to do another one of those, including Hal singing the entire WrestleMania 10 rap. a bunch of wrestlers wrapped for a WrestleMania. It's exactly what you think it is. It's just them listing the names of people who were there. One of them, I believe, was Burt Reynolds. It's a whole thing. At 500, we're going to do a meetup. We'll find a local bar in LA because we know we have fans here around a pay-per-view, and we're going to watch it together, and it's going to be great. My favorite MaxFunDrive memory, which I will have forever, is that I believe it was 2017, we said that if we beat a certain goal, we were going to go do a podcast at the Grand Canyon.
And you did.
And as Max Fun, we beat the goal. And I got to go to the friggin' Grand Canyon and do a podcast at the lip of it. Awesome. And that was because of y'all. And we got to bring randomly some people who pledged to Max Fun to come with us and hang out with a bunch of us. It was like me, Jesse, Jordan, I believe you came.
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
I wasn't there.
I'm a liar. We had Travis McElroy. We had a lot of really fun people. And a deer ate my dress because it thought it was real flowers.
Wow.
They're lovely flowers.
I always have a flower dress. It's a problem.
Mark, how about you? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing for the Max Fun Drive?
So my show is We Got This with Mark and Hal, and we have a bunch of stretch goals that we've put out. We actually reached our first one, which is we're going to have a special live video episode coming up soon. If by the end of the night we hit our 500, our show, if you don't know our show, our premise is we settle pointless debates once and for all time, any bargument you've ever had. So if we reach our next stretch goal, our audience will get to overturn one of our decisions from the last year.
What's the most contentious We Got This argument of all time?
The most contentious We Got This argument of all time was what is the best superpower? I told you, these are barguments. These are not important debates in the grand scheme of the world, but they're important to us. And it was, what is the greatest superpower? And our listeners thought we got that one very, very wrong.
What was it?
Well, we thought in the world that we live in now that somebody has heard it in the back and is like, yeah, you dicks. Is that the greatest superpower would be unlimited communication, the ability to speak every single language. Which to our comic book fans were like, get your imaginations going, bozos.
Yeah.
There are people who can go 1 billion miles an hour.
But wrong.
Yeah, no, thank
Totally
you.
wrong.
Also, my podcast partner is also Danielle's podcast partner. So all of those things that are stretch goals for her show that will embarrass my podcast partner, please give your money to her show.
Yeah, no.
Janet Varney, the JV Club, not a new podcast, but new to Max Fun.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to the idea of MaxFunDrive. I'm such a fan of being on this side of it. So I'm learning so much as I'm watching it unfold, and I'm learning and getting ideas from other podcasts just in time for next year. But what I have done is this year, for anybody who pledges $20 a month via my podcast, but of course that supports the whole network, we'll get a MASH game, a video chat MASH game with me, where I do the whole, sort of like,
So
what's
mansion,
3
apartment.
superpowers would you have?
This
What?
thing.
No, it's MASH. Mansion, apartment, shack, house. Jordan, you've been on my podcast. We did it, my friend.
I've done MASH. I know.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't know what it was.
Oh, no, I was trying to
Also,
list
you've been on my podcast,
Yeah.
and you know what MASH is.
Yeah, now I remember.
I think people often confuse MASH and the cootie catcher.
That was what I was confusing it with. Was
That's coming back
to
too.
be fair, your logo is practically a cootie catcher
The
for the show.
$10 a month. That's the beautiful magical enamel pin that you would get at
It's
a
a cootie
$10
catcher?
level.
I
Is
have
a cootie
question.
catcher.
Yeah. Who calls it a cootie catcher?
I've never heard it either.
Yeah, listen.
I've never
Cootie
heard that
catcher
either.
versus fortune teller is coming up on We Got This. I'm going to
Ooh,
return. That's
oh,
my
heck yeah.
triumphant
We call it a
return.
fortune teller.
Yeah,
It was
I also
Because
call it
it's
a fortune teller.
2019, for God's sake, Janet.
So people at the $10 level will get their questions custom made into a fortune teller, and I will be giving those to future guests and giving credit to the person who asked them, to the subscriber. So we have that at the $20 level. We have the MASH there. I couldn't be describing this worse. But it's been wonderful. Again, I've had so many wonderful Max Fun moments because this is my first Max Fun Drive. It's been so exciting to see all the cross promotion and support throughout the network. It's a network full of people that I already loved and many of whom I knew. Helen, you are the only person near or on the stage that hasn't done my podcast yet already.
Yeah, I'm not bitter about it.
I will say that Dave Holmes, who did my podcast many years ago, still has one of my all-time favorite moments in the podcast cast. It is so adorable. I would say it to myself afterwards. I know you don't remember what it is, but it was when you told me the story of your first love.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm not going to say what it is because you should listen to it because
Yeah, you should.
you will fall in love with Dave Holmes
Oh,
just like he might have fallen in love too fast with someone.
Oh, yes. Yep.
You know what I'm talking
Oh, that's very, yes. Yeah.
And what's your bonus
blushing
episode,
now.
Janet? What do you got up there?
My bonus episode is a live episode of The Bat, which is Improv in the Dark, that I did at SF Sketchfest. It was a sort of a bonus show that we did. Cole Stratton and I created this show, and it was an Audible show. So if you're an Audible member, you can listen to all the other episodes. But this episode, we did it at this last sketch. Danny Pudi from Community, me, Cole, Gary Anthony Williams, one of the funniest people of all time, and James Richmond of Casper Hauser, who is also a friend of Max.
Wow, yeah. Hot damn.
And
That's
so
some
we
hot
do
bonus
scenes.
content.
We do scenes live in a theater where all the lights go out, and so we're just sitting on a stage and we can't see each other, and the audience can't really see us, and we're doing improv that you can then listen to and know you haven't missed anything.
Yeah. Well, hey, if you've already subscribed, get on that hot bonus content. How about a hand for these Max Fun hosts, everybody?
Let's give another hand for our hosts who have been here. It is very steamy in here, and they have been doing an amazing job nonstop.
And I
Jordan
only
and
got
Helen,
the one
everybody.
beer so far. Thank you.
Well, I feel very validated that we met our goal of 25,000.
Yeah, we
Are
sure
we still
did.
climbing?
Still
Are
climbing.
We
We
still
have
climbing?
167 extra people.
Yeah, 25,167.
It's just a shame we can't accommodate that 167.
Yeah,
we
sorry.
only
You
had
guys
room
are out.
for 25,000.
Their chairs are in the parking lot.
So, I will release you guys. We have one more special surprise for the Max Fun Drive. Give them a hand, everybody.
Thank you indeed.
And that is a bunch of great shows. If you do not already listen to those shows, get on it. Pull up that podcast app and subscribe. Four of the best right there. We are just about done with the Max Fun Drive. Some accoutrements are being placed on stage. 25,168. That is so awesome. Thank you so much to everybody who's been
awesome.
watching, everybody who's been donating, everybody who's been posting about the drive on social media. It makes a huge difference. Definitely, if for some reason you've watched this whole thing and haven't donated yet,
You're a jerk.
You're weird. MaximumFun.org/donate, and definitely keep those social media posts coming. They definitely mean a lot.
Yeah.
And now, for a final...
The climax, the pièce de résistance.
Now, what we're gonna do, I guess it's supposed to be a treat, but it maybe seems more like something we should do as a punishment if we didn't make the drive. But here to perform a song that's very close to his heart, Maximum Fun Zone, Jesse Thorne.
Jesse Thorne.
Jesse Thorne, everybody. Now, Jesse, do you want to introduce this next piece, or do you just want to launch into it?
You know, I can give you an introduction.
Please, yes.
So on Jordan Jesse Go this past week, the show that I host with my good friend Jordan Morrison. By the way, let's hear it for Jordan and Helen, ladies and gentlemen. There were a lot of bold promises being thrown around. Amy Mann, for example, promised that if we hit our goal, which we just did, she would go ahead and write and record an entire song about Jordan's cat.
This is an Oscar nominee. An Oscar nominee.
And a Grammy nominee.
Oh, okay. So this is an even worse use of her time.
Yes. I got jealous because that seemed like a good promise. So I went ahead and promised to the live stream audience at home that if anyone could find me a piano accompanist who had their own piano they could bring, I would perform a song from The Music Man. Now, it was just announced this past week that the movie star Wolverine from the movie Wolverine will be playing Professor Hill on Broadway. Now, anyone who knows me knows that that's my sole career goal. All of this Max Fun stuff is basically a side hustle trying to get me onto the Broadway stage playing Professor Harold Hill. So this is dedicated to Wolverine and his dumb claws. Please welcome my accompanist, Scott Passarella.
Hi, guys.
From the Off Book podcast. Just for context, I think Jordan mentioned that this is more of a punishment than it is a treat. I have not sung in public in 21 years. I am bad at it. But I think we can all agree I did a nice job putting together a Professor Harold Hill outfit from my own closet. Do you guys mind if I do like an Anna Devere Smith turn around and then turn back around in character? As though I am distinguishable from Professor Harold Hill? Friends, either you're closing your eyes to a situation you don't wish to acknowledge, or you're not aware of the caliber of disaster indicated by the presence of a pool table in your community. Well, you got trouble, my friend. Right here, I say trouble right here in River City. Why, sure, I'm a billiard player, certainly mighty proud to say. I'm always mighty proud to say it. I consider that the hours I spend with a cue in my hand are golden. Help you cultivate horse sense and a cool head and a keen eye. Did you ever give and try and take an ironclad leave to yourself from a three-rail billiard shot? Well, just as I say, it takes judgment, brains, and maturity to score in a balk-line game. I say that any boob can take and shove a ball in a pocket. I call that sloth, the first big step on the road to the depths of I say first, medicinal wine from a teaspoon, then beer from a bottle. And the next thing you know, your son is playing for money in a pinchback suit, listening to some big out-of-town Jasper hear him tell about horse race gambling. Not a wholesome trotting race, no, but a race where they sit down right on the horse. Like to see some stuck-up jockey boy sitting on Dan Patch. Make your blood boil, well, I should say. Now, friends, let me tell you what I mean. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets in a table, pockets that mark the difference between a gentleman and a bum with a capital B, that rhymes for P, and that stands for pool. And all week long, our River City youth will be frittering away. I mean, your young men will be frittering away there. Noontime, supper time, chore time too. Get the ball in the pocket, never mind getting dandelions pulled or the screen door patched or the beefsteak pounded. Never mind pumping any water till your parents are caught with the cistern empty on a Saturday night, and that's trouble. You got lots and lots of trouble. I'm thinking of the kids in the Knickerbocker, shirt-tail young ones, peeking into the pool hall window after school. You got trouble? Folks, right here in River City, with a capital T, that rhymes with P. That stands for pool. Now I know all you folks are the right kind of people. I'm gonna be perfectly frank. Would you like to know what kind of conversation goes on while they're loafing around the hall? They'll be trying out Bevo, trying out Q-Bebs, trying out tailor-mades like cigarette fiends, and bragging all about how they're gonna cover up a telltale breath with Sen-Sen. One fine night, they'll leave the pool hall, heading for the armory. Libertine men, scarlet women, ragtime, shameless music. They'll drag your son, your daughter, to the arms of the jungle. Animal instinct, mass hysteria. Friends, the idle brain is the devil's playground. Trouble!
Oh, we got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here in River City.
With a capital T, that rhymes with P, that stands for pool.
That stands for pool.
We surely got trouble.
We surely got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here.
Gotta figure out a way to get the young ones moral after school.
Our children's gonna have trouble. Trouble.
Mothers of River City.
Trouble.
Heed my warning before it's too late. Watch for the telltale signs of corruption. The minute your son leaves the house, does he rebuckle his knickerbockers below the knee?
Trouble.
Is there a nicotine stain on his index finger? A dime store novel hidden in the corn crib? Is he starting to memorize jokes from Mabimbam?
Trouble.
Are certain words creeping into his conversation? Words like tuppies.
Trouble.
And thruple.
Trouble.
If so, my friends. Oh, you got trouble.
Oh, we got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here in River City.
With a capital T that rhymes with P, that stands for pool.
That stands for pool.
Oh, we've surely got trouble.
We surely got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here.
Remember the Maine, Plymouth Rock, the Golden Rule.
Our children's gonna have trouble.
Oh, we got trouble. We're in terrible, terrible trouble. That game with the 15 balls is the devil's tool.
It's the devil's tool.
Oh, yes, we've got trouble, trouble, trouble.
Oh, yes, we got trouble here. We got big, big trouble.
With a T.
With a capital T.
That rhymes with P.
That rhymes with P.
That stands for pool.
That stands for pool.
Terrible, terrible trouble. Scott Passarella, ladies and gentlemen, from the Off Book Podcast. Let's hear it for our crew tonight, all the MaxFun employees who've been working hard. Angel City Brewery. I want to thank all of the MaxFun hosts and talent who have trusted us with their creative lives. It means so much. And above all else, I want to thank all of the Maximum Fun members who've gone to MaximumFun.org/donate. I've been tweeting about this week, but every year I get caught up in all the work and all the anxiety and all the worrying, and everybody's working 14-hour days and get so worried. And then somebody will just tweet a little thing about what MaxFun means to them, and it means so much to us. And it means that even though this is our hardest time of the year, it's also the best time of the year for us, because we get to hear from our community and hear how much our shows mean to them. Because we have made our goal of 25,000 new and upgrading donors, literally live on air, we will be making all of our pins available, and the proceeds, again, will be benefiting CASA, advocates for children in foster care. We're really excited about that, so we hope that when that email goes out, which it will in a couple of weeks, that all of you who are MaxFun members will buy many pins. Again, last year we raised over $100,000 doing that. I already thanked all of our hosts, but today we announced that starting this summer, we're going to be providing transcripts of 18 of our shows. This is something that people from the MaxFun community have been asking for a long time, and it was scary for us to commit to do it. And we've been planning and trying to figure out how to do it for months, because we wanted to do it so badly. And during the drive, the McElroy family, who you may have heard of, they host a number of our shows. It really helped make it possible for us to get to this huge number of shows that we're going to be providing transcripts. They offered to pay out of their pockets to transcribe all of their shows, which made it possible for us at MaxFun to add an additional 10 shows to that list. And with your support moving forward, we're hoping to continue to build on that list of shows that we're able to provide transcripts for, to make those shows both accessible to folks who would just prefer to read the shows, or are looking for that one time someone mentioned that one thing, and accessible to the many folks who might like to get into MaxFun shows but can't listen to podcasts for whatever reason, or prefer not to listen to podcasts for whatever reason. So that's something that I'm really proud of, and I just want to thank the McElroys again for being such an important part of making that happen. It is really like, as the owner of the company, I am continually overjoyed that every time we bring a project like that to our partners, all of the folks who make our shows and own them themselves, they are immediately on board, even if it means sacrifices, to do something that makes the world a better place in whatever small way we are able to do. And it is like incredibly gratifying to know and trust that our partners are going to be there and have our backs anytime we're stepping out on a ledge. So thanks to them, and thanks to all of our podcasters. I know I thank the staff, but I want to thank particularly, here at MaxFun, all the focus publicly obviously is about the shows, but we have a business staff who works all year to put this on. So I want to take this opportunity to thank them. First of all, our managing director, Bikram Chatterjee. who's here somewhere. In the back there, behind Bikram, Daniel Baruella. Danny. Over here at the desk, Kira. She's been responding to emails, going totally bonkers. All the way in the back table, in the back corner, Stacy Molsky. And I'm guessing behind, looks like Ben Harrison, maybe? No? That's over here, Lindsay Pavlis. All of these folks have literally been working 18-hour days for almost 2 weeks now, and they've done it all so that we could have this incredible partnership with all of these brilliant, creative people and build this community with all of you in it. And finally, I want to thank all of you for not only being MaxFun members, but coming out to this show. You're the best. I love you. And I want to thank all the members at home who made this entire operation, and I'm not just talking about this live show, I'm talking about all of Maximum Fun possible by signing up to be part of Maximum Fun when they totally didn't have to. They totally could have just listened to the shows for free. So thank you very much to everybody who went to MaximumFun.org/donate and has gone to MaximumFun.org/donate. Okay, good night, everybody.